So hi and good afternoon. Today I will start with the introduction of my topic. So for my article review, title is about research trend in the Sukuk studies, a bibliometric analysis of global academic. So before I start my presentation, I would like to give an introduction about the article review. So the global financial system is currently involved with an increasing demand for ethical and sustainable investment. This shift has led to the growth of Islamic finance as an important alternative in the financial market. Islamic finance is guided by Sharia principle. So they have three, which is prohibited riba, which is no interest. Second is gharar, excessive uncertainty, as well as maisir, which means speculation. In this context, the Islamic capital market play an important role in allocate funds through a Sharia compliance with a financial instrument. The main objective of the article review is to analyze a research trend in Sukuk over more than 30 years. It's also aimed to identify key theme, major development, and also research gap in the Sukuk literature. It's also to examine the evolution of Sukuk in Islamic financial market. In terms of the key finding, the research show a significant growth in a Sukuk, especially in the last decade. Okay, one of the key instruments in this market is called Sukuk. Sukuk is known an Islamic bond. It's like a conventional bond, but Sukuk more to represent the ownership in the real asset. The return are generated through a profit sharing rather than the interest, and they are widely used to finance infrastructure and a large-scale investment project. Currently, the Sukuk market is expand globally, include in non-Muslim countries, which show its growing acceptance and importance. However, there are still several challenges, include a lack of standardization, different in the Sharia interpretation, and also limited liquidity in the secondary market. Moreover, the research also focused more on a theoretical aspect such as a Sharia principle, but over time, the focus has shifted toward the area like the investment performance, risk management, and also market integration. The identification of major research cluster include Sukuk as a investment tool, financial performance, and also a profitability, and market integration and regulation. In addition, new areas such as ESG and also digital finance are also become more popular. Okay, another important finding is Malaysia is one of lead contributor to Sukuk research, followed by the other country like United Arab Emirates (UAE) and also Indonesia. At the same time, non-Muslim countries are become more interested in Sukuk, and the study highlight that the key challenges such as a lack of standardization and also limited market liquidity. We move to the next slide, which is a critical analysis. In terms of a tranche, the article provides a long-term analysis of Sukuk research over more than 30 years. This helped me to clearly see and understand how Sukuk has changed from the theoretical concept to the practical financial application. This research also used a strong multi-method approach that combining with a bibliometric analysis, literature review, and also content analysis. This can improve the reliability and credibility of the finding. It also clearly show that the main research topic and include that the new trend like the ESG, green Sukuk, and also digital finance, which they are important for the future. Similar to conventional bond, which its main effect Sharia credibility. Then issue like low liquidity and lack of standardization remain as a major challenges in the sukuk market. Now I will explain the implication of article for different stakeholders, include industry practitioners, policymakers, and also future researchers. First, for the industry practitioners such as Islamic banks and investment company, in the article highlight that the importance of improved market liquidity. So a major issue is that sukuk market have more or lower trading activity compared to the conventional bonds, which it can reduce the investor interest. Second is practitioners should focus on product innovation, especially in areas like ESG and green sukuk, because this can create opportunity to attract more investors who are interested in sustainable and ethical investment. The use of financial technology is also important because technology like blockchain and smart contract can improve transparency, can reduce costs, and also can increase efficiency in the sukuk market. Next, for policymakers and regulators, the article emphasized that need for better standardization and harmonization of sukuk structure across country. So differences in regulation and Sharia interpretation can create a barrier to global investment. So the policymakers should also strengthen their legal framework and promote cross-border investment. At the same time, sukuk can be used as tool to support economic development such as financing, infrastructure, and public projects. For future researchers, the article identified there have several research gaps. More data-driven studies are needed to be evaluate the real performance of sukuk, especially in ESG and sustainability. So researchers should also more be explored to the impact of fintech in Islamic finance, and also study about the regulatory differences across countries to improve their global integration. Okay, at the end, I will conclude my presentation. For overall, the article provide a comprehensive analysis of development of sukuk. So it shows that sukuk has evolved from a niche research topic into a key pillar of the Islamic capital market. Sukuk also play an important role in promote their financial stability and also support investment diversification and facilitate capital formation. Unlike conventional bonds, sukuk are based on asset ownership and also risk assuring principle, which they ensure compliance with Sharia principles such as the prohibition of interest and also promotion of ethical and transparent financial practice. That's all from me, and thank you.